What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, RJ Car Review. Hope you guys are staying healthy, staying safe. I know I am. I'm your boy Ricky. So before I go any further, man, I want to say thank you to everybody that showed me mad love, mad support. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, man. I really appreciate it. That's what this whole car community is about, man. You know, when somebody's down and out and they could put up a video or write a post or whatever, you know, you could always count on the car community to show love, man. And that's why I've always loved cars, love going to car shows and things like that, because you get to meet nice people, great people out there. We all share the same interests. So big shout out. Thank you again for everything. All right, so I made a video a couple weeks ago about changing the springs, swapping my springs out. I currently have the iBot Pro Kit, and I purchased the Ford Performance. So let me show you. So these are the Ford Performance springs for my Shelby GT350, and it's been sitting in my garage for the last, I think, about 3 weeks now. I had them sitting here, and the reason why I didn't install these springs is because I wanted to make sure that I'm not swapping out the springs for no reason. I know I said in my last video that the reason why I was thinking of swapping out the springs, the iBox, for the Ford, was because the car was just riding a little sloppy. Felt like it was kind of all over the road and things like that. So, you know, I honestly didn't check anything. I didn't check the alignment. I didn't check the tires to see if everything was still intact and see if my tires were still good. 13,000 miles on these tires, and after I checked them, the tires are shot, man. The rear tires are shot. I know you guys must be like, why, how the hell your rear tires are shot? So obviously, I haven't had a rear wheel drive car in a long time. I haven't had a fun car like this in a long time. My last car was a Mitsubishi Evo. It's kind of hard to do burnouts in that. But, you know, when I got this, I had been having a lot of fun doing burnouts and things like that, donuts. So obviously, you know, the tires are not going to last that long if you're out there acting silly, which I was. And I honestly wasn't doing it as much. Since I got the car, I had the car about 2 years now, and I've probably done about maybe 4 or 5 burnouts plus donuts, and I think that's enough to kind of kill these tires. So let's take a quick look at the tires and see how bad they are. All right, guys, so I'm not sure if you guys could see this, but if you take a look at the tire, the middle, it's pretty much worn down. Honestly, I'm not in a position to buy new tires. I didn't want to get tires until next year. Next year was my plan to, you know, get rims and get tires, and I did not want to put brand new tires on these heavy ass rims. So tires was not in the game plan for this year. So the game plan is I'm going to try to hold off on getting tires because it was not in the plan to get tires. I've ordered a couple of other suspension upgrades for the car, and I am going to install that and see how the car behaves with the current iBox I have installed now. So I want to see how the car behaves with those parts installed, and I'm going to do one part at a time so I can know the difference between all the parts versus putting everything on, not knowing what the hell is making a difference. So the plan is hold off as much as possible with these tires, and hopefully things go my way. Next year I could buy rims and also tires. The tires that I was looking at 3 tires. The Toyo R888R, and I don't think those tires are good in the rain. So, you know, this car is really not a track car. It's more for, you know, just me enjoying it and driving around. And if I get caught in the rain, I don't want to be driving I don't want to be driving, you know, 10 to 20 miles an hour, because obviously those tires are not great in the rain. That's what I've heard. I don't want to spend $1,800 on tires and I can't drive the shit in the rain. The next choice, which is my #1 choice, is the Michelin PS4, PS4S, those. because they're overall great tire for all seasons. Obviously, it's not great in the winter, but you still can drive it in the winter. So the 4S's are supposed to be better than the Super Sport. It's an upgrade from the ones that I have in the car now. The third tire that I was thinking of was the Mission Pilot Super Sport Cup 2s. This is more for street car. The lifespan on those tires are not as great as the 4S, and also the Toyo R888R, our lifespan is not all that great either. So my number one choice is the 4S, which I think I am going to do, and I'm trying to hold out until next year. I'm going to start a couple of the suspension install sometime next week. I'm still waiting on a couple other parts supposed to come in, and it's gonna be a big surprise, man. You know, there's a few parts that I ordered, and this was before I knew what was going on with me. But I'm still gonna install it and see how the car behaves with the iBox springs. The car still rides the same way. Obviously, I got the 4 performance springs sitting right here, and I could easily just install those. So, and I'm trying to avoid doing multiple alignments, so I'm going to install these parts, you know, drive it around, see how the car behaves, and you could kind of tell, you know, how the car is going to behave. Once everything is installed, if I like how everything is working, I will go ahead and do an alignment. Obviously, I'm going to have to do another alignment next year when I get rims and when I get tires. All right, so like I said before in the beginning of the video, man, thank you so much. Show me love, support. Make sure you support the channel. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Peace.